Evening, guys, and welcome back to the classroom with Architect Mark. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, like we said last uh, session, we're going to see just how powerful the section tool really is through layout. So, let's head on over to the classroom. The timer is ready. It's on the big phone right now. And let's begin. So, we've already done with the we are already done with the cardinal directions, which would give us the elevations. Now we're going to use layout a step further by introducing sections into the views or in the next pages. So we're gonna first unlock one of them and then open it with SketchUp. This way, we're going to be able to put our section planes inside, and that would allow us to actually call upon new scenes that we will create because we will need to create them. So we're gonna create new scenes that will allow us to take a peek inside this building. So this is the basic building in the in our style that we want. And let's introduce a longitudinal section first. So we want the section to be facing the long side, and let's make it run along after the doors. So let's stop right over here. There we go. So now we have an active section plane, and we can just hide that for a better look. And then maybe let's remove the perspective because we don't want that, and then view it from the left side. That's it. Yeah, it's this side. So this is the proper section view. We're looking at the section right now, even though it doesn't look like it, we actually are. What you would want to do if you want to use something like this is you need to create a scene that says longitudinal section. Let's call it long section. And then let's create another one, a cross section, by going back, making the section run this way, pushing it where you want it to end. Like, for example, you want that. Let's hide the section, view it from the front, and save this scene as a new section scene. Now, if you want to make it more fancy, you can actually turn on the shadows. Where is it? Where are the shadows? Try that. Turn on the shadows, and as you can see, the obscured area doesn't really get. Oh, it's still, yes. The shadow comes from exactly where it's cut. So uh, that still works. You can much more easily identify the inside from the outside with this, apart from actually drawing over the where the section cut it so that you can solidify it. So let's update this to include the shadows, and then do the same to the longitudinal section by turning on the shadows. All right. So now if we look at it and view all the hidden geometries, seems to have encountered an error right now. So let's stop it with that. Section cuts and planes. Right, so right now you see that. Why can't I see it? I'm supposed to see also the other one, but let's leave it like that for now and save this and go back to our layout and find out if we can actually use those. So since it updated, we the problem right now is we're seeing the cut up areas here. So it would be better if we had saved our cardinal views on different scenes. That way it will be easier. But uh, that's, yeah. So before doing that, what you should have done actually, is to create views for the other cardinal sections. Like let's go to the front and then remove our section cut and save this as a C for front view, front elevation. So let's just do it with the front elevation so we can see the concept behind saving it like that. All right. So now this will update once again. Let's go make a new page where we will put our, let's copy it over, Control C to copy, and pasting it here. And then what we have now is we have an actual scenes here, and we can call cross section over. Let's check the scale if it's maintained. Yep, it's maintained at 1:100. And you can see that the section cut is very clearly indicated over here. We just adjust these so that they won't take up too much space. Now let's call the if you find that it's hard to move this handle, it's because you're too far. If you go nearer, your control becomes much more precise. So remember that. You can do that. So let's copy it over. And then this one, we want it to be our longitudinal section view. And true enough, to us right here. of course, this also means that you can actually get the plan by using the section technique. And let us do that for a moment. I will just uh, make it look nicer by enveloping the entire view. All right, got that. There we go. Actually, let's put it up, bring to front so that you can push it a little bit in so that it rests better in the seat. Okay, so let's try and create let's create the plan using the same technique. So we go back here, put we're gonna need to put a section view that goes directly down. So you need to find a flat surface like this, create the section on that, and move it a little bit if necessary to display what you want to show as far as the plan goes. And you can just hide it afterwards. Like that, hide it. And then you go to the top view, and this is the this is practically a plan for this structure. So let's save the scene as plan view, then save the file, then go back to our drawing layout, copy it again, and then look at the plan view so that we can get the plan on here. Oh, just in the nick of time. There you go. You already have a plan. By way of the very same technique that it works with, that we've been trying out this evening. So I hope you learned something new and you can probably use this for your projects, um, especially when you need to be really fast in churning it out. Just make sure that all the walls are uh, modeled inside and out. So that means you extrude it from or push it from the actual plan already. Because this is a schematic, there's no such thing here. And that's it for our, what's this, 44, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.